All right. So I guess it's like, you could say it's already begun.
Some would say that the recording has begun in that we're talking like it's begun.
And this is La Podcast. Guys, we are so excited to be here. Okay. I'm Zach, by the way.
I'm Gabby, and this is starting very news. Starting news, Lizzie.
I'm Lizzie
with the weather.
You wanted sports, we gave you weather.
Sorry. Is it gonna rain, bitch? Or not?
Guys, I just want to start off by saying that
Say it.
there's a weird energy in the world right now.
Oh. Well, we're right before election day. Is that it?
Election is, I think, that is just a symptom. The election day is just a symptom of the actual problem.
I couldn't agree more because I've been looking into the stars.
I've been looking hard. I
almost did a full moon workshop with the gay deaf tarot card reader that I found.
Oh my God.
Again. Do you know how bad it is to do it once?
I can't.
Then to dabble with doing it again. There's a new moon in Scorpio. It's a big deal.
It's fucking me up.
It's
Okay.
a big deal.
It's wrecking me to hell. Okay. I did it on the Patreon, guys. You probably already see it. I did a tarot card reading, but I also talked about
I can't
astrology.
wait to watch that.
I also talked a little bit about astrology. The tarot card reading was eerily fucked up in the way where it applied directly to my life. I was like,
always right.
Like in the middle of doing the video for our patrons, by the way, lapodcast.com.
That's not it. It's patreon.com/lapodcastpodcast. That's what it is.
Lapodcast.com.
Stop saying that. That's not it.
Type it in, see what happens. I did a little astrology. There are 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, one for each cardinal direction. Okay, planets in retrograde.
Oh, fuck.
And
that explains so...
It really does.
That explains so much. And I know you guys may believe in science. Well, you've come to the wrong place.
You took the wrong door. Okay, that's Andrew Huberman's podcast.
Exactly right.
The opposite of that.
This podcast is exclusively for people who have been called kind of witchy.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Dark fantasy. This podcast is dark fantasy.
This podcast is based in magic.
So I was doing research for the viewers. Obviously, I'm not going to go in blind. Like, I care about you guys. So so the planets, it's not the easy ones.
No.
Mercury, which is communication.
It doesn't feel like the
Is that easy?
Well, yeah.
Because when she's in retrograde, I feel like she leaves no prisoners.
But that bitch is always fucking...
Mercury's got a gun in my ass.
She's got really a bazooka.
But Mercury, that bitch is always in retrograde.
She's crazy.
She's obsessed with attention.
She's obsessed with it. And we're like, all right. Like, we know when Mercury's going to be in retrograde. We know the vibe. But when these other random planets choose to be in retrograde, when you're like, that's Mercury's thing, I didn't even know y'all could do that.
I didn't know y'all could do that. Well, okay, it's not fucking Venus. It's not any of the terrestrial planets, okay? Which is small potatoes, is what it means, okay?
Terrestrial means small potatoes.
No. You could say it means how so small potatoes.
Well, what's a full dish?
A full dish is, I'm so glad you asked, Gabby, is the big planets, okay? That's the extraterrestrial planets.
I want you to say them now.
Okay, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. I'm not saying it the other way.
Okay,
Uranus. I'm an adult. Okay.
I'll say it the fun way. Uranus.
And I'm going to go ahead and say Neptune as well.
Okay.
So those 4 planets, they're really big, and they kind of like handle a really big shtick.
Like what?
Okay, Jupiter is
honestly, this is really good timing for me to keep going.
I know, I'm really going. This is really good. Jupiter is, you could say, the powerhouse of the astrology.
Of the cell?
It's the mitochondria of it. Okay, so it's like willpower driving you forward and back. Okay, so it's like, it's kind of defines the energy level of the whole thing. The whole astrological chart.
Which one is that?
Jupiter, the biggest planet. Okay, so Jupiter in retrograde
I forgot about that.
actually saps away energy.
Oh.
Okay, and it's like putting us in a moment of internal contemplation instead of willpower rushing forward.
Oh my God. Keep going.
Okay, that's fucked up, guys, right?
It's fucked up.
Okay, boom. Next down the road, it's like Miss Frizzle. Let's go to Saturn.
Let's go in this guy's out. This guy's legit asshole. Remember that?
Yep.
Saturn.
Yeah.
You might remember him. It's a guy.
Yeah.
It's a guy.
Okay.
Gay guy.
It's a gay guy.
So true. It's a gay guy.
Gay guy.
Or like a guy who loves like indie rock.
Yeah.
And clearly
With a lot of
rings.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Like he loves his jewels.
Yeah.
So Saturn has to do with your purpose in life, like your karmatic path and like what you're supposed to do in this mortal coil.
Literally fuck.
Yeah. And
Oh no, straight up, oh no.
so like aligning yourself with your true path when it's going forward normal, but when it is actually gonna go ahead and hit reverse.
Like literally, can we catch a break?
Yeah, reverse. It is allowing you to now you have to contemplate what you truly are chasing.
Awesome.
Okay.
No, awesome.
What
Next.
What are you goddamn chasing? So life, okay, low energy, Jupiter,
Yeah.
life's purpose, evaluation, reverse, Saturn.
Sounds like my pregnancy.
Yeah,
So true.
you're gonna hate the next two.
What is it?
Uranus.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you
and
weren't
you
gonna
might
say it, and you
know Uranus as the one planet that's a little alt,
Yeah.
right? It
Sure.
orbits like this, sort of like
Yeah, it's like skanking in the sky.
yeah, it's topsy turvy because it is the planet of rebellion. Okay, change. Okay, innovation, independence.
You know so much about so much.
I know so much about so many little things that can't make me money. Okay.
You could totally be like the New Yorker's astrological gay.
So
you know?
Astrological gay. Write that down.
It's written
please.
down.
Put that in my Google Calendar. I don't know where. But put that in there.
Just so you guys know, Lizzie just went like this. I'll write her laptop's here. I'll write that down.
So I'm actually an Aquarius, is ruled by Uranus because we're sort of like
Zoopy.
with Zoopy.
Zoopy's
We
happy.
always do the opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the contrarian
I just saw
planet.
the best post on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And it was signs if they were a liminal space.
Okay.
Like, I love that shit. Like, who the hell is doing this?
Who has the time?
Who has the time
I know.
to be like, I'll do every sign through AI in a liminal space? And ours were so spot on, and I will show you them at the end of the podcast.
We'll put it.
But whoa and wow.
Well, wow.
Oh, and wow. So Uranus, planet of change, planet of independence. So when it's like going normal, straightforward, not in retrograde, that's about making physical fucking change in your life.
Yeah.
You're changing your circumstance. Catch this in reverse, retrograde.
Stuck.
Ina, it is actually about making change in your internal self. And you know what I mean? Like making big, drastic
baby.
change.
Literally making baby.
In my internal self.
Yeah,
Let me tell
okay.
you, these organs are all messed up.
So,
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
oh shit. Okay. This is really mirroring all of our lives. Our
It is
metaphysical and your pregnancy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually pregnant.
So yeah, it's about making internal change and reckoning with what needs to change
I
and what's
can't
not working
deal,
anymore.
Like, here's my biggest problem with life. I'm serious.
Please.
Okay.
Is
Lay it-
moments of reckoning. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a cowboy. Why am I always introducing moments of reckoning like a goddamn Western? Leave me alone.
It's always a showdown.
It's always a literal showdown.
I am so over the showdown between light and darkness.
It's a standoff.
I'm done. Okay. And then that's Uranus. So
Yeah.
let's go over again. Low contemplating energy, Jupiter. Okay. Discovering your life's true purpose, Saturn. Okay. We have fucking making internal drastic change that shakes up everything in your life.
Totally.
From career to love to life. And what else is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally what else?
Lily, name one more thing. And then lastly, this one's fucked. This one's fucked to fuck.
Oh no.
What is it?
It's Neptune.
The god?
Well, Neptune's is actually, it rules illusions.
I'm so sick.
I'm tired of being sick
I was
of
gonna
time.
say, preach.
It rules illusions, dream space. Okay. The
Is that
illusions
why I haven't been sleeping good?
Yeah.
I thought it was because my bed is too high off the ground. You figured
couldn't
that?
possibly be anything to do with
Like
your
that.
physical sleep situation.
It feels like my bed is too high off the ground. It feels like I'm too far away from the earth when I get in my bed.
Did you raise it?
Yeah, I got a new bed that's higher. Oh. And I think I'll have to throw it out.
Real Rapunzel energy far
yes,
away.
I feel too far away from the ground.
I
There's
get that.
something in that.
Totally.
I agree.
Keep going.
Illusions. Okay, the illusions that we tell other people, but catch this, the illusions we tell ourselves. And it's good to, you know me, everyone watching knows me. I always have a toe in the pool of the dreamscape.
Totally.
Your bob looks good.
Thank you. I always have a toe in the sky, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's spirituality, magic is Neptune. Okay.
Love
shout
that.
out. And so in retrograde, the illusions are dispelled. So it's a reality check. The curtain's up. Literally wake up and figure out that goddamn your lies that you told yourself aren't fucking working anymore.
Oh.
God damn it.
Can you not see how the four of these working in tandem is an absolute personal disaster?
And on election day, no less. It's like,
Sure.
there is chaos in the universe. There's actually a deep chaos I feel outside right now that is just unjust.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I would say there's like the election is just like part of it where I'm like, yeah, and of course the most contentious election of our lifetime is happening
and
during
really of
this.
any lifetime. And I will say, I'll say this. Today I woke up and I was like, should I like buy a Christmas tree early? like that's where I'm at personally. I was like, it's like November 3rd. I was like, maybe I need a Christmas tree for longer than usual.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help.
Let's experiment with that. A wreath.
Go, guys.
Do you think they'll sell me one a little bit early for my health and wellness?
Oh, man.
So you could say that all four of those planets are affecting both us individually and collectively.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome, actually.
And then when all of this is kind of done around Christmas time, but then Mars goes right into retrograde too. So
Perfect. Just in time.
and who is she?
Mars is like your determination and aggression. And
Oh, that's
like,
fine. It's
yeah,
January.
yeah. But yeah, we can chill.
January is for nothing.
I'll be postpartum.
Yeah.
Needs to be.
I'll be post boobs.
Maybe that's why you'll be postpartum.
Maybe you're ruling this universe.
So that's all happening, and it's like kind of fucked up.
No.
It is like weird when you go look into astrology just like a little bit. Like on its surface level, you're like, all right, yeah, they could just say anything they want.
Yeah.
But every time I go deeper, I'm like, fucking got my ass.
Truly, and this is really reminiscent of when Zach and I lived together during COVID. Zach got me a pack of tarot cards because many psychics have told me I'm a little bit psychic. So we said, let's test that. He's a little bit magic. I'm a little bit psychic.
Yeah.
Vertical
And
versus horizontal magic. You guys
you
learn
guys
up.
get it.
Read a book.
You get it. Grow up. And we would just like pull tarot cards all the time for fun. And they were always spot on. And it was never fun. It was always so good.
Yeah, I don't know like what is going on, but every single person, all my peers, acquaintances, every ring of human
Everyone's
being I
in
know,
duress.
it's like a huge kind of like, what the fuck? And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I thought I was really the one on the up, and
Down you go.
down I go.
Down you went.
Real middle school to high school energy. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm not the biggest fish.
Oh shit!
Oh God. So
Let's do quick weekly updates and then go into our segment.
okay, weekly updates.
And remember, this is supposed to be our Thanksgiving episode, so try lighten
the fucking mood,
I
guys.
just saw your shirt.
Isn't it fun?
I really like it. It says mummy and bones because it's still spooky season a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, look at us.
Oh, and your mummy.
Because a mummy.
I love that.
Oh, I forgot.
God, I love, what's it called? Pregnancy clothes?
Maternity
Maternity
wear.
wear. I love maternity wear. When I used to live in suburbia as a child, you know how often you would go to a Target for hours?
Mm-hmm.
You know the energy of your parents releasing you in a Target for hours?
Yeah, going into the ring of coats and hiding there. No one can see you.
No one can
Finally,
see you
I'm
at all.
alone.
I could do anything in
I
here.
could do anything in here.
say
I could
anything in
be
here.
anyone in here.
Exactly. I would go to the maternity wear section because they had like fun stuff and I would like buy some of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they should have a paternity section.
I don't know.
They do. It's called clothes.
I don't know if I'll ever go back to non-maternity jeans.
Everyone loves them and everyone
They're
mom
like,
says
look
that.
at this. Look at this. Like
that
legging
Oh.
over the belly.
Oh my God, I love you pregnant.
It's
Oh
awesome.
my God, look at your baby bump.
Look at your baby bump. We're looking at Lizzie's bump.
Oh, guys,
She's
wow.
asleep right now, but she moves a lot and it hurts.
We'll
Awesome,
wake
you're
her
so
up.
close. Get up, bitch.
She's a menace. Love her.
There's 4 planets in retrograde. Get up.
She feels it.
Reality check, the illusions are unveiled, okay?
Have fun in there because it's not so fun when you get out, bitch.
What's your life's purpose?
Oh, man.
Gabby, what's your update this week?
my God.
And what are you thankful for?
I'll tell you what I'm thankful for.
Okay.
I am first and foremost, I'll give thanks
Yeah.
I am thankful for my gorgeous apartment other than my high bed.
Of course.
Because I love how I designed it.
Mm-hmm.
I love being in it, and I never want to leave it. Okay? I love interior design. It's all I care about. I want to design a house one day.
Hell yeah. Maybe that's your life's purpose.
If that's my life's purpose, I'm gonna kill myself.
Because you can do that no matter what happens in your life.
I could probably figure out how to do that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like I'm giving thanks for interior design today. That being said, yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend last night.
Oh.
Yeah, so that must have been fun for you guys to have him for one episode. But I
know you might have thought, you're like, wow, they're all growing.
Yeah. Nope.
Lizzie's pregnant. You have a partner, Zach.
Gayer than ever.
Getting gayer.
No. So I broke up with my boyfriend last night. I'm swearing off men until next year.
Okay, great.
2 months.
We have too many things to do. So
yeah. No, for a year.
So,
yes.
Summer included? Good luck. You in a tube top? I'll try to keep men away from you.
Well, listen.
That summer.
I'm getting my boobs in January.
Yeah.
You can't really touch them for like 2 months because they're, you have to get them
puts
locked.
us in March.
that puts us in March. Then I go and tour in the UK. Everyone there is unfuckable to me right now.
Right now, it's completely unfuckable.
No offense.
It's like an island of eunuchs, okay?
Exactly right. And no offense, because I've already fucked you all, so don't get offended at that. And then that takes us into spring, and then we could consider a boy again.
So we're saying 6 months.
So we're saying 6 months.
Obviously.
2 a year.
2 whenever you might meet a guy.
6 months to like active sex, and then a year till even considering a relationship.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I need to run wild.
Let the stallion patch a pasture, baby.
I need to have no one in my basket.
So true.
I need to ride my bike.
Yeah.
And no one's in my basket.
No one's on my pegs.
No one's on my pegs. No one's on the handles. Everyone needs to leave me alone, okay? Other than you guys, God bless.
Okay.
Quick note, what happened to pegs? I love that shit.
Wait, pegs were so fun.
Like when the hot guy in your school had a bike and he let you ride and like,
he touched his shoulders.
you got to like touch his shoulders.
And he put a little playing card in the thing, and it was like such an annoying sound, but fun. Yeah, so that's my weekly update.
Awesome.
Amazing.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, Zach, what are you thankful for first?
Okay, I'm thankful, and this is a curveball.
Oh no.
This is a goddamn curveball.
Say it.
I'm actually thankful for my guys. I have a group of guy friends
your
that
boys.
I hang out
I
with.
love your boys.
I have a group of straight men, can you
not a
believe?
curveball.
I have to like literally take my gay card away. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm saying shit like stacked when I'm hanging out with them.
Okay. Code switching.
I forgot about stack.
I'm like, they're stacked.
What does that even mean? It's like sick?
I mean, like if a guy is jacked or a girl has huge tits, you'd be like, they're stacked.
Are you now commenting on women's?
I just want to be very clear. When I'm with the girls, I comment on women's bodies. When I'm with the guys, I would never do something like that.
And that's actually the story of an ally.
Yeah.
And that's right.
Okay. I'm grateful for my guys because I've been going through a lot of family stuff the last few months in kind of like a weird kind of liminal space.
Liminal.
I can't wait to show you your liminal space. You're going to love it.
I can't wait. Liminal is just sort of like a waiting area or a place that has no purpose.
Yeah.
Just
mine is so spot on. Yours is so spot on. Lizzie's, I don't remember yours right now.
That's okay. We'll look it up.
It's okay. She's not mad.
I just don't remember the visual.
I'm grateful for these guys because when I hang out with them, it is soft brain. It is like Lord of the Flies.
Boys are so awesome.
I was hanging out with them the other night. We were hanging out, having a blast, talking about goddamn nothing, and we invented a game.
What was the game?
The game was get this hacky sack in that pan. Okay? And you think it's straightforward. We were coming up with ways you couldn't even imagine.
I'm sure.
Okay?
I'm sure you were.
And it was
my
just,
angels.
sometimes it's nice, and guys are really masters at this, is shutting off your mind's eye.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. That's one of my favorite parts about boys. And that's why we are a pro-boy podcast.
Yeah.
We're not anti-men on this podcast. We're pro-guy.
Yeah.
Because they're so sweet.
You might use the word dumb.
They're
I might
so
use the word
dumb.
enlighten. Okay?
They're just so like, oh, you think? If they're like that.
Oh,
and
yeah?
that's fun.
I mean,
I love them.
it just brings me so much joy because you guys always forget this. I'm kind of a guy.
You are. I don't forget it.
I never
I think
forget
that's
it once.
the most interesting thing about you is that, like, yes,
You're a guy.
like, yes, you are obviously gay as the night is long,
Yeah.
but at your core, you're still a boy.
You're the
Like, you're
boyest
still
gay.
a boy.
Yeah, like a gross
You're the
boy.
gayest boy
Yeah.
and the boyest gay.
I wish I was a little bit more gay in the way where I was like a little bit more tidy and manicured, shiny skin, eyebrows snatched. Okay,
Yeah, but you're like,
on fleek or what they say.
I don't think your eyebrows would look good on fleek.
No, I think your eyebrows are great.
Yeah,
cool.
like you have a masculine look.
Yeah, I think.
And you are tidy.
and your arms look amazing.
Yeah.
The guys, please.
Everything's
Thankful for you,
fine.
bitches. No, I love how little men need. Oh my God. Like you should see, like we had like a point system, generations of joy that my offspring will feel from literally throwing this hacky sack into this pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need much else. It took us like hours and then we were like, we should eat something. Yeah.
Oh, that's why we love you.
It is awesome. So I'm grateful for them. And also I'm going to shatter this stereotype in the fucking face.
Oh.
Okay. And only for me. But I feel like straight guys are nice, like are sweet. But maybe they don't. I'm not a woman.
That is that.
Yeah,
Is that is it, by the way.
I feel like straight men show me their actual emotions, and I've
Yeah.
never like
Because they feel safe with you.
yeah, like I'd
They
be like
want to hurt us.
yeah.
They don't feel safe with us, and they don't often respect us.
Yeah.
To take off the mask.
Yeah.
Do you
Because I'm
understand?
with all these like machismos.
Oh, yeah.
And like they're always like, well, you know, my father left, and so I feel like that puts me in a mind space. And I'm like, oh, you've done
Yeah, but
the
I
shadow
will
work.
say the boys that you're hanging out with, I know them, are fruity little fruitcakes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
sweet little bubbly little fruits.
Yeah.
So like these aren't the straight men in the streets. These are
Yeah.
the straight men in the,
The
sheets.
sheets.
Straight where it matters.
Yeah. You found
Gay
like
everywhere else.
a nest, you know, like in True Blood, there's nests of vampires.
Yeah.
You found like a nest of straight
pussies.
boys. Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but it's a cute little nest you found.
Well, boys are like crabs, girls are like slugs or snails. And
Go into that.
Don't be mad.
I already am for some reason.
Boys are like crabs because the outside is so hard and so crunchy, and they'll snap at you.
Yeah.
You give them one chance.
Yes.
Okay. You crack them open, it's literally goo.
And it's delicious.
It's delicious goo.
And if you get the right one, you could eat them with a shell on.
yeah, suck it dry. I'll tell you what. And then girls are like snails in the sense where they're soft. A little slimy, okay, and they carry the world on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes, and the mucin of it all.
Yeah, and you can retreat into your shell, which I'm sure is beautifully designed.
Yeah.
You come into this world with stuff,
With a too bad
Yeah.
on your back.
and then
I do want to say something towards you because I did look at your roommate's Instagram story and saw the state of your living room that is getting renovated. Are you okay? Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. I don't know how much I could say here, so I'll just go off and say everything I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because mommy's not bleeping this out.
It looks like a Michael's like storeroom.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking.
It shocked.
Yeah.
It literally took my breath away.
At first, I was like, oh, because I've been to your home and I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, I would say I'm living with someone who's renovating.
Yeah.
I have my own little hole there, and if you could ever see my room, and if you're on the Patreon, I do have a little glimpse of my room.
It's really Grecian.
My room looks like a dangerous but alluring, delicious, salacious lair of a god.
It
God or
looks like
demon,
a
it's up to you.
mirage.
Yes. My bed looks like a big clam
I love that.
slithering
does.
into the tongue. I have a
What?
lot of altar,
What?
like the tongue of the clam. That's like my comforter.
I just don't like how you said it.
I'm the pearl.
Whatever.
I'm the pearl. Never
all
mind what you said. I have a lot of statues and like,
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? Idols.
There it is. Okay.
I know.
Idols. So when you go in there, it's like it looks like a trap. Okay, that's what it does.
Yeah.
It really does. It looks like you opened the wrong door.
And it's like touch, get come in
here.
here.
I love that.
Yeah, but like at the outside, kind of looks like girly pop from Michaels. So,
Let's begin. Let's go into our.
one more weekly update.
Please.
Is that I joined Field,
What's Field?
the kink app.
Oh.
I know. I've also been in a state of swearing off men because lost my job, some family stuff. You'd be surprised how all of a sudden you're not writing sad poetry.
Yeah.
When you need to figure out your resources.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of sworn off men. But I was thinking, I've been on the apps. They're actually awful.
Yeah.
Like everyone is getting worse and worse. So I was like, what if I use this time to explore?
Okay. Explore your sexuality.
Sessuale, yes.
Your sensuality. I feel like what I did learn from this relationship I was just in, amongst many things, an angel of a boy, but I really got freaky. And I gave a blowjob the other day looking at him. First time.
You listened to my notes.
I did it.
gosh.
First time I've ever done it. And it was really awesome.
You were blowing him and you go, wait, Zach said, looking up at him.
Yeah.
He loves it,
the
didn't
first
it?
time, and it was really fun. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm done.
Great. And that's that on that.
I do have to learn something.
So yeah, I just think I have a lot of like sex on Grindr, which is just like in the shroud of night, under the veil of Selene, the moon goddess. I know.
I know who Selene is.
I would like some consensual, kinky sex in the day.
Totally.
So I'm gonna and like actually know them and be like, oh, so let's plan it out rather than sort of like a la carte.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Good update.
Yeah. So that's my update.
And that transitioned us perfectly to our segment today.
As
I said, it's our Thanksgiving
episode.
Can you tell?
So
this episode's been about as contentious as a regular Thanksgiving dinner. I'll tell you what.
That's right. So famously, it's been spoken on this podcast before that you two are descendants from the original OG Pilgrims of the Mayflower.
It's
Shout
true.
out.
Shout out our girls and guys. You really fucked it up when you got here, but I'm sure the boat trip was fun.
I don't think it was.
It really wasn't, and that's what our segment is Mayflower fun or not so fun facts.
Yay! And I want to say, guys, on behalf of my ancestors,
Sorry. So here's just quickly, a quick recap if you're just popping into La Pod. Just popping into La Pod. I
good.
liked that.
Okay.
Zach and I both traced our lineage. Me on my mother's side, you on your
mother's side.
Wow. That's actually beautiful. Two people who were on the Mayflower.
So you could say we know what we're talking about.
Yes, we'd like to think that our souls are connected throughout time.
Yeah.
That being said, on my dad's side, they all died in the Holocaust. So I think my karma is clean. It cancels out with me. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you.
No,
but
That really doesn't cancel out.
doesn't cancel out. I found out something really bad about my dad's side.
We're not. Nope, not on
can't
the
say
pod. I know what it is.
Oh yeah.
You can't say it on the pod?
It's bad.
On the Patreon.
Oh, save it for the Patreon.
I'll save it for the Patreon. If you guys want to know my dad's dark family secret, my great grandfather did something real bad.
Really bad.
It's okay. I didn't even know the guy.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I thought he invented the pill dispenser.
Mom's side.
Mom's side. God, mom's side's killing it.
Mom's side's killing it. Started a country, me, that pill thing. Oh my God.
They're having fun.
Okay, so first fun fact. So the voyage was originally supposed to be 30 days, a cute little month.
Easy.
Yeah. Cruise. That's a
30-day challenge.
cruise.
Get to the new world. Day 17.
This is way longer than we thought. Oh my God, I want to die. My gums are purple and my skin is falling off. There's no food and everyone's ugly. Sorry.
But it actually...
Check it tomorrow. Yeah.
Check it tomorrow. Bye, guys. Just like and subscribe.
subscribe. It actually ended up taking 66 days.
Oh my God, that's so close to the devil's number 66.
Exactly right.
Oh yeah, wow.
And the reason is...
Oh yeah, wow.
Because...
I'm a little more excited. Jesus.
Oh yeah, shit,
okay.
fucking wow.
Let me do another
Just like
fun
a
fact.
bunch of numbers off.
My bad. Trying to connect some things. 66 days is so much longer than 30
so
days.
much longer.
Over double.
And the reason why was, so originally the Mayflower was supposed to set sail with a sister ship named
power.
the Speedwell.
That's such a better name.
Yeah.
The Speedwell, but the Speedwell, and they were supposed to set sail in July, but the moment she set sail, immediately started taking on water. So then had to circle back, and everybody was delayed. Is this reminding us of anybody?
This is
Who's who? The Speedwell or the Mayflower?
I think actually Mayflower is another. We just have heard that so much, and there's a connotation. But just cleanse your ears for a sec, and imagine if you're like, I want to go to the New World, and they're like, oh, the boat's ready. What's the boat called? The Mayflower.
Aww. And the Speedwell, you'd be like, well, that feels quicker.
Yeah.
It's like,
it feels like a utilitarian
what's
ship.
the train to Washington?
Amtrak?
That feels like the Amtrak.
To Metro North. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
No, even NJ Transit. If it's supposed to be 30 days and it gets to 66, that's NJ Transit.
So true.
And the Speedwell was the Amtrak. But I will say this. If I'm going to be on any ship, and that choice was chosen without me.
Yeah.
How about the Nina Pinta and goddamn Santa
Maria.
I mean,
They're probably like, we have tapas, too many, more plates, more little plates.
Please come in. This is a big clam. This is a big clam. Come on. It's going to be fun. And
I guess another siesta.
all night long. Sorry, go.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, go.
Sorry, go.
One of the reasons why the Mayflower was such a horrible journey, other than the fact that it was 66 days, was because all the people from the Speedwell then crammed onto the Mayflower, thus doubling the amount of people that were supposed to be on the Mayflower. So too many people, not enough flour.
Sounds like a United flight.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, they needed a Lizzie.
They needed a Lizzie.
They needed an Elizabeth.
Double the people.
I would have had us here in 20 days.
Yeah.
That's like when you think you have the whole aisle to yourself, and they basically finish boarding, and then people run on the plane, and you're like, "You're not. You fuck you."
Yeah, you missed it. You missed the flight.
You missed it. You got my hopes all up. I'm sure there were people on the Mayflower like, "Oh my god, I got a room to myself.
Oh my god,
like,
it's
this is
nice.
crazy."
It's like small, but it's like enough
It's
for me.
fine. I'll be fine. It's like only a month. Cut to now they have a roommate. She's a bitch, and it takes double the time.
Oh my god, farting the whole time, like
Yeah.
because they're eating like shit. Wait, so they didn't just like be like, we'll just call it off, like we'll just go back.
Well, so they were supposed to set sail in July. The Speedwell shit the bed, and so everybody was just like, "Hold on, let's turn around, go back."
Yeah,
because they didn't get far, and so at that point, then it was delayed 2 months, and they didn't set sail everybody on the Mayflower until September. Which is why it ended up also taking so long, is because then they're setting sail in like peak hurricane season across the Atlantic Ocean.
And it's not like they had a Doppler.
No.
Okay, it's not like they could tell.
Not on the Mayflower.
That was just God's will. I will say, if I were them, I'd be like, I'll just change my religion. Like, I'll just like.
Yeah, I mean, that is the most annoying part. Is like, chill.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that much.
You love your religion so much that you have to go on a ship about it.
Yeah.
It's like, just hide it like the rest of us.
Sure.
In another sense, I'm trying to like.
Or they were the pagans, right?
No, they were the hyper Christian ones.
Oh, right,
Even
right.
like Europe was like, bitch, like you.
That's
like,
you're too much
breathe,
for us.
Breathe. Like,
Was that Protestant era where they
Puritan?
Puritan.
What's that?
So there's Catholic.
Yeah.
They're that big organization touching kids.
Catholic
You know the deal.
The king wanted to get a divorce, so he invented Protestantism, which is just sort of like
King
Diet
Henry VIII,
Coke.
friend of the pod.
My mom's Protestant.
Yeah, that's kind of just like chill, like we like love or whatever, but not gays. And then
Well, no, that's not love.
Puritan is the other end of the spectrum, which is like so fucking like we don't like
Do anything.
Like idle moments are the devil's plaything.
Burn the witches.
Burn the witches.
Those were
Very
heretics.
Burn the Witches.
Like they were
That's
really
not
freaky.
far after this. Burn the Witches.
Oh, shout
But
out.
I was thinking like, okay,
My ancestor also, on my mom's side, burned a bunch of witches. Wow. Yeah.
one of my ancestors was burned as a witch.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You
We
bitch, you
meet again. My mom's side, and they are crazy, by the way, always say that it's we were the actual witches, but evil, and obviously, obviously. They were the actual witches, and they burned other witches so they wouldn't be suspected of being witches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the worst way.
Well, and my ancestor wasn't actually burned. It was actually like one of the last, like the fad died.
Yeah.
And so like she was accused and they were like, it's all right.
All right.
Let her go.
Light her on fire, whatever.
Like she got arrested and everything and they were like, you're not.
Honestly, there's like not a lot of firewood left. It's almost
Yeah.
winter. Like
This is so fussy.
I'm like I keep having to sweep up the ashes.
Like-
It's like, and my hair and whatever.
Like she's fine. She looks amazing. I bet she's gonna have a hot gay son. And then another son, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
eventually to be. I will just say I can understand the impetus to get on the boat because if I was told that there's a world of hot gay guys where I can just,
Yeah.
I would get on the boat.
Yeah, but they didn't say there was a world of hot gay guys. They just said, hey, no one really gets us here, so we might as well start anew.
You won't be persecuted over
Right.
there, is what it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you be cooler and chill out, and then no one will persecute you?
Yeah, just be chill. That's
Just
what
be
I want
chill.
to tell
Be
them.
chill.
Also, like England was like built and done at that point.
Like fully completed.
Like
Yeah,
fully
castles
completed.
everywhere, all good.
I don't even think they had Jack the Ripper yet. Like everyone
No.
was absolutely chilling.
Yeah.
Like
And then you're gonna go to fucking the new world, which is like, let's be honest, all poison ivy.
it's all poison ivy. I went trick or treating with my little niece this week, and I wouldn't even climb a tree because I was like, you know what? I think there's probably poison,
There's poison ivy on that.
Let alone get on a ship for 66 days and go to a place that has nothing
Not a
but poison ivy.
Yep.
Imagine no CVS.
No CVS.
I would.
I would die.
I would die.
This is a fun fact, and it relates to me because there was a birth on the Mayflower.
There was a Lizzie.
There was, and during the voyage, one passenger, Elizabeth.
Whoa!
No.
Her name was Elizabeth. Yeah, gave birth to a baby boy. Sorry. He was appropriately named Oceanus. Oceanus.
Hey, that wasn't appropriately.
Hey,
What would you name? Okay, we're on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Obviously, sailing the Mayflower, but also
As you
have to
should
give
be,
birth.
by the way.
I'm there, and we've been starving for a little bit, so we
Yeah.
are more snatched.
So we are more snatched, a little fussy,
possible.
but I give birth. What is her name?
Car Michaela. No, her name is probably like
I would name her.
Ciale.
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 I'm trying to think.
Ciale.
I would name her like Elizabeth Jr.
Oh,
There's
Lorelai.
no junior girls.
Lorelai. Gilmore.
Well, it's not, but it's not like, there's not a junior in the name. I think.
But that's the ethos of that.
Like John Jr.
yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would,
Oh, yeah.
I would name it.
fully there. Yeah,
If it was a
Or
boy,
Junior.
for me, it was Zach Jr.
no.
Zach.
Lizzie just said no. Yeah, I would name her like Ociale.
Ciale. You really want her to be Ciale.
Cialis. I would name her
Cialis.
Cialis. I would name her like Aphrodite, some Greek shit or something
Totally.
to like. So that's probably
Yeah,
what
but there's
they did.
no way these Jesus people like believed in Greek gods.
That's true.
I know,
There's
but
no
when you're
Aphrodite.
like in the middle of the ocean for a few days and you're starving, you're like, all right, I don't know what god is out here.
Yeah.
Fucking God, Neptune, Oceale. Like, I don't care.
Whatever.
Like, help us.
Seriously, you could take my kid. That must have sucked because this bitch had a full birth plan.
Oh.
This bitch was
Well, and
like,
it's so crowded, and everybody's like, okay, yeah, I guess we'll make some space.
and she was like, we were supposed to be here. I
This wasn't
was
supposed to
due when we were already in
Yeah.
the new world. So
Yeah.
it's like really not my fault.
Yeah,
I feel like she's kind of a bitch. Like, she should have waited.
like she
Like-
should not have gotten on the boat.
Like, you should not have gotten on the boat. Like that's
I
like
agree.
Say don't travel.
they said
Yeah.
because then look,
You can't get on a fucking Delta while pregnant. This bitch got on a ship to go nowhere.
Yeah.
fucking and first off, like I lost my train of thought.
Hello.
This bitch is making me so mad. I lost my train of thought.
Wait, like were people? So the New World, who was there? Obviously, the Native Americans were there. Who else was there that they even knew of the New World?
No, these are the first.
But this is
Well, I
Christopher
guess, like,
Columbus.
Christopher Columbus had gone there, but different.
But people knew of
They
his
knew that
findings.
something was over there.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
it wasn't like,
They'd been,
oh, we'll see
little
if we get it.
expeditions.
There was already maps to sail.
There was maps to sail there. A couple. They've given a little bit of smallpox. smallpox. Like there had
We
been
gave out a little
some
bit of
back and
Because the
forth.
Spanish actually hit first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it was the English. But the Spanish have done a really good job at making us all forget that, by the way.
Yeah.
I know Spain
And Christopher
really
Columbus was
fucked up.
from Spain.
Spain really fucked up. I feel like no one talks about Spain as much, but like, you know, they also did it.
No,
really bad.
they won because we don't blame them. We only blame England.
Conquistador.
Well, that's because England does the whole crown thing, and it's so easy to hate them.
Spain also does that.
Oh, there's a
they also-
Spanish king?
Yeah.
Next episode, I want to...
Oh,
really
he's very hot. Okay.
How have we not talked about this?
Okay. I'm sorry. One more and then we do have to wrap.
Okay.
So all of this happens. They get there. Pretty much everybody survives, which is kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
However, only 50 of the original 102 passengers survived the first winter. So they get here. It takes 66 days. What is that? That puts us in like November. Like 2 months later, like 50% of them are dead because they couldn't survive.
Didn't bring enough skirts, bitch.
Yeah, well, first off, like, Europeans, I can imagine, were like the most unsuited to survive in this wilderness.
yeah.
You know, like they just like...
They
It's
lived
like
in a
Cape
city.
Cod in the winter. I'm like, yeah, bring a coat.
yeah,
Like
they just...
I sometimes feel like I'm gonna die in my New York City apartment. It's so cold.
And also, like, North America, I would say, is like a brutal environment.
Yeah.
And like the Native Americans like lived here for eons, so like they knew the
got
way.
it, yeah.
They knew what to do. But these people literally were like, oh, like let's make a tent, you know, and they die. And then you gotta learn how to hunt these new ass animals.
Also, like the thing about England is that there's no predators. There's zero predatory species in England. That's why they're all falling apart because they haven't had to evolve to stay safe.
Which is
You know
a
what I
great,
mean?
yeah, that's so good point because that's
Yeah.
why Australians are so hot, because
Exactly.
they are constantly adapting.
Yeah, exactly. So these people came, found out what bears were, mountain lions,
Wolves.
snakes, wolves. Like you get to the East Coast and you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
Everyone's trying to eat my ass.
And all the plants like are probably poisonous.
Everything's poisonous over here. Like it's a disaster.
It's a disaster for sure. That's probably why they freaked out and thought Satan was everywhere, because they were just kind of tripping balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably ate one wrong berry like idiots.
like I would.
Yeah.
I also think that was probably the worst time to be alive ever.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a caveman.
It was seriously the worst time. Well, at least cavemen like were of the earth.
And showed their bodies.
Yeah.
Like, imagine doing all that shit, that horrible shit in a petticoat.
Also, like when you look back at cavemen, at the stories of cavemen, it's always kind of hot out. And then when it got cold, Ice Age, they died. So it's like they never really had winter, it felt like. They were just sort of chilling.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, honestly, great point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the fun facts on the Mayflower.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So remember these facts, bring it up to your family.
Yeah. Instead of politics, because God knows how this election is going to go. Bring this up.
I
yeah.
can't believe this is happening right before Thanksgiving. I was with a bunch of my neighbors because my neighbor Beth ran the marathon. Shout out, Beth.
Shout out. Oh, yeah, the marathon.
And she did it in under 4 hours.
Wow.
And she's like 50.
Jeez.
Holy hell.
Shout out, Beth.
It was amazing, and I've never been a part of the marathon before.
Oh, it's amazing. It's the best day of the year.
It's literally so fun. I can't believe I've been in New York
day of
City
the year.
for 13 years and
Why is it so
never
fun?
Because
participated.
it's so, everyboug's just cheering for everybody. It's so
cute.
wholesome.
I should have done
and everybody
it.
has
I
their
know.
like names on there, so you're just like, "Go, Jeff!" Woo! And then they smile because they hear their
It
name.
was
It's
so
really nice.
cute.
Yeah,
Oh my God. People were like, I'm going to go watch the marathon. I was like, all right. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I should
no,
have
it's
done
You
it.
should have
really
done it. There's literally a DJ on every corner.
Yeah.
It's joy incarnate.
joy.
And I was I started at Barclays Center. We went all the way to the Upper East Side. We went into Central Park to watch them finish. It was literally, it was
Light and
like
love.
a light and love.
Oh my
I
God.
had the
Light and
best
love.
time.
I need to do
the
that.
best day of the year.
Because I feel like Halloween this year was a little bit kind of like edgy because we're about to have like the most contentious election ever.
yeah.
The marathon actually like was a healing force for the city,
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
light and love.
We'll just wait.
It's all about that. Woo.
But I was with my neighbors and they were talking about Thanksgiving. And one of them was like, ugh, like we always fight about politics. And I'm like, I need you to flip that narrative on the head and say, that's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. What are you going to have a peaceful dinner and what? Talk about what? You're going to end up gossiping about someone and fighting about something. Like this year is going to be extreme. And I want you to find fun. Think of it like debate.
It's a mud run. Go
It's a
in.
mud
Yeah,
run.
you've been training.
Have fun. You know what you're going to say. You're prepared.
I
Have
love
fun.
it. Me and my family, we show up like with guns. We're like, let's go. I like that they did that with Thanksgiving, where it's like it always comes after a very contentious election.
Yeah.
So it gives us a lot to talk about.
And it's like, yeah, Thanksgiving deserves that, by the way.
Yeah.
It was built on chaos and death, and now it's gonna be chaos.
now
and
it's a
death.
celebration of blood.
Yeah.
So how about
It's
that?
a blood sport. Thanksgiving is a blood sport.
Remember that.
But have fun, seriously.
Have fun seriously. And with that said, we have 2 surrogates of the week this week.
Oh.
So they are Beth Smith and Jordan.
Beth Smith and Jordan.
Okay,
Oh
Beth.
my God, Beth.
First
I
off,
love
you.
the name Beth. There's something about the name Beth is an apple pie.
Well, you could be Elizabeth. You could be Bethany. The world's your oyster.
Lizzie, you never went Beth?
No, I was always Liz or Lizzie or
Yeah, you either go either way.
See, Beth, to me, that inspires. I used to have a babysitter named Beth.
Really?
Who sometimes we would go to her house to be watched.
Mine was named Kitty.
And she had I love her because when I was a young child, teenage girls loved me because I was so cute.
Yeah.
And I would go away from my brothers and I'd be like, and I'd hang out with all the 16-year-old girls and
Yeah.
I was a celebrity. Okay?
Totally.
You should have seen these teenage girls like absolutely love, and I knew
Yeah.
exactly what to say
Yeah.
and how to say things wrong. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Okay, Beth was my fucking guardian angel. Okay.
Oh,
and so are you, bitch. I love you.
Beth, there's something like I trust you. When I meet a Beth, I say, I trust you. I'll give you my PIN number. You could take my last 4 digits of my social security number. I love you.
Yeah.
All American.
and
Beth.
Jordan.
And Jordan.
Jordan, first off, rocket power. I get rocket power vibes
Jordan
from you.
has pizzazz. Jordan has Riz.
Like boy or girl, sideways hat.
Yes.
And you
yeah, there's
skateboard.
like a there's like a there's something so chill about the name Jordan.
You're like the girl who hangs out with all the skater boys and has like a guy vibrato, but you are straight and you do have sex
Yes,
with them.
Jordan and Sam give me the same energy.
Yes.
Where it's just like, that's a fucking cool chick.
So, or if you're a boy, a rockin' dude.
Or like a sick guy.
Okay,
Like
Jordan.
Jordan is a hot name. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
is a hot name.
And I just want to say, I think you're hot.
So
And I am
open
down.
up both of your legs. We're doing double insemination.
Bam, 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 bam. So better not hop on any Mayflowers because you're going to be having a kid.
You're gonna be having a kid. And I don't think someone named Beth would name their kid Oceana. Or actually, they did.
They sure did.
Oh, they did once.
They did.
At
They
least
sure
one
did.
time we know.
Her name was
Rumors
Elizabeth.
stand corrected.
Wow, I was
fuck,
wrong.
fuck.
Wow.
We love you.
We love you. We love you guys. We're going over to the Patreon, patreon.com/thepodcast for more. It's like $5 a month. That's literally nothing. We've had a lot of new patrons recently. It's popping the hell off over there.
Love you guys.
Zach is going to say what his grandpa did. I'll talk more about my breakup, I guess. And we'll tell some secrets as always.
Quick wings, please.
Gabby, I absolutely love you. And I know you're going through that, but I just want you to know, remember what the psychic said to you.
I know.
Okay? And always like wherever
I'll tell
you are.
you guys what the psychic said to me on the
Gabby
Patreon.
got a psychic gave Gabby a prophecy.
Yeah.
I would say it's a prophecy.
It was a prophecy.
And the prophecy can come true in many different ways. We all saw Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, true.
You never know how it will arise.
It's always gonna come true in a weird, weird way.
Yeah.
So I feel for you, but I'm also happy for you.
And Zach, if you don't mind, I want to like go on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere sunny.
I think you and I deserve together to be on a beach, not a work trip. You and I need to be like, I think what will be so important for the universe at large is if you and I are drinking pina coladas on a beach somewhere soon.
Yes.
Soon.
Yes. Listen, England, I love you, but the last 4 times I went to Europe, I did just go there in Scotland. And I vow, and I'm going to take a stand right now to everybody, I will never go to Europe without going to a beachy place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the trip,
At the end.
least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top it off.
And
I love you, and you just like, I want to like live life with you.
I want to live life 100 with you, baby. Rock and roll.
And
Okay?
Lizzie?
And Lizzie,
I
you're amazing.
need you right now.
I'm right here. Mommy's right here.
I love you to death.
to death.
And I can't believe you're having a baby soon.
Yeah.
It scares me not that you'll have someone else to care for. That's not us.
And we will react like children.
No,
who,
I know.
Like, you know,
Yeah, like the
albeit
older
more needy,
siblings who
you
are
know.
like,
Maybe a lot of
"Hey."
disciplining happening.
Yeah.
in this house.
I want you to know I'm a youngest child of 3.
I know.
And so I'm not really prepared for this emotionally to
Yeah.
have someone else.
There's never been a baby.
Yeah.
I am the oldest of 3, not technically, but it's a twin. But I am.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
You know, my twin brother is 3 minutes older than me, but that was actually a fluke by medical science.
Mm-hmm.
So I was supposed to be first, so I am first. And I am used to a new baby coming into the mix. That being said, that doesn't mean that I get less time.
No,
And
Yeah.
that's what I've learned.
of course.
Yeah.
And I will prioritize both.
And I'll tell you what.
girls.
I'll tell you what, even if you're not the baby, you could still be the favorite. I'll say that.
I'll tell you. Yeah, you prove that. Okay.
I'll say that
And
much.
And that's that.
And I want to be very clear. You should have to be very careful and how, you know, because like you don't want to give us any trauma that we take with us for the rest of our
So
lives.
you're
right. You're
and
right.
yeah, these were supposed to be wings for you.
Yeah.
And, and yes, it's turning into threats.
That's right. It's a warning.
Somebody,
You know, it's
somebody compliment me now.
I love your
amazing.
bob. Your bob is really inspiring to me right now. I
love that.
specifically.
Yeah.
Your soul is always inspiring to me, but specifically right now, your bob is calling my name.
And I know you have been telling us that you feel uncomfortable, obviously, because your organs are being pressed in many different directions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Outwards when they should be. We can all agree. We're going
Yeah.
inwards. But you know what? You've looked effortlessly beautiful. Your skin and hair look so amazing.
Stunning.
Prenatal.
You are like sort of like the picture of beauty, and I think I love you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think I love you too.
I think I love you both. Love you to death.
Okay, we gotta go.
See you guys on the Patreon.
Oh wait, I'm in December. I'm going to Montana and Salt Lake City. See you there. Wait, that's not right. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Bye.